there. Here to weigh in is the former acting director of ICE, Ron Vitiello. Thank you so much for joining us, Ron. I think the last time I spoke to you was in South Carolina at a rally, and you know, you look at these pictures and you look at what's going on, and you look at the numbers. Ron, tell us, break down the numbers, what's really happening at the border for us.
Thanks for having me on the balance, Eric. Yeah, it's terrible. We're in the worst border surge in the history of that border. Between 6,000 and 8,000 people every 24 hours. No Border Patrol station, no facility that's owned by the government, whether temporary or permanent, is equipped to handle that kind of flow. And unfortunately, this was all preventable. We had tools in place in the end of the Trump administration, namely the migrant protection protocols, which abated the last surge. We effectively ended the last surge. January 20th, 2021, this president came in and ripped it all down. And since that day, we've seen the worst surge on the U.S.-Mexico border than ever seen. Mexico has stopped helping us. Why would they help us when our own policies are detrimental to the security of our own nation and the security of their nation? People in that pipeline are being abused. They're being trafficked. They're being maimed and killed by smugglers. They're being stuck in stash houses along the border. Border communities are suffering over the traffic. Non-governmental agencies that are trying to help this problem are overwhelmed. The Border Patrol's been overwhelmed since last January as well. And I feel bad for them because they deserve better leadership than this administration. And they have the tools to stop this. They refuse to do it. Every time that they make a policy statement about what should happen in immigration enforcement or what should happen in border security, they step back from the rule of law. They're advocating an open borders scenario, and they're telling the whole world, oh, yeah, the one break that we have on the terrible surge that's going on right now, we're going to take it off. And we're not going to take it off tomorrow. We're not going to take it off last week. We're going to take it off May 23rd. Yeah. So all the smugglers, all the cartels, all the people who want to put themselves in the hands of smugglers, all know what's coming on May 23rd.
And you know, we're talking about literally hundreds of thousands per month coming who are caught, some get away, some get in. They're being transferred all around. Governor Greg Abbott of Texas just announced something. I think we should turn the soundbite around and take a listen to it, and you can weigh in on it, Ron.
Second, to help local officials whose communities are being overwhelmed by hordes of illegal immigrants who are being dropped off by the Biden administration, Texas is providing charter buses to send these illegal immigrants who have been dropped off by the Biden administration to Washington, D.C.
That is amazing. Just weigh in on what that would entail. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, that just shows you how bad they know it is in Texas. And God bless Texas, the governor and the Department of Public Safety. Just imagine if the National Guard of Texas, the Department of Public Safety, and the governor were not engaged on this problem. It's really bad, and it's going to get worse. We're going to go from chaos to catastrophe. But thank God Texas is in the fight, other states as well. Otherwise, it would be completely lawless.
Yeah, and if I'm reading that soundbite right, that the state of Texas is taking the United States immigration policy into their own hands because they're not getting any help from the feds. About right?
No, that's right. They border communities, border states, they know full well the magnitude of this problem. They're the ones that are suffering under it.
Yeah. What about a wall? Where do we stand on any sort of wall, whether it's privately funded, Texas state funded, federally funded? Where are we on that? Final thought, Ron.
Well, it's terrible. That's another thing that this administration has done. They refuse to construct any more border wall. And as somebody that was in the Border Patrol for 33 years, every administration that I worked for, we asked for border barriers, including wall. And so it's not a Trump thing. It's not a this or that thing. It works. Border Patrol agents know when they have a wall to help protect them. They have better access to the border. They have an anchor for all of the operations that they conduct. And it's a much safer for the communities that are involved. And so walls work. Agents know it, and the data show it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. Ron Vitiello, former acting director of ICE. Thank you for joining us.
Good to be with you.